The Space Shuttle Atlantis, a symbol of human ingenuity and exploration, embarked on its STS-132 mission with a breathtaking launch that captivated space enthusiasts worldwide. The launch of Atlantis was more than just a technological feat. It was a testament to the dedication, precision, and innovation that define space exploration. The STS-132 mission, one of the final flights of the Space Shuttle Program, carried a crew of 6 astronauts and crucial cargo to the International Space Station, ISS. The anticipation surrounding this launch was immense, as it marked another significant step in the ongoing efforts to expand human presence beyond Earth. As the countdown clock ticked closer to liftoff, the atmosphere at Kennedy Space Center was electric. Engineers, scientists, and space enthusiasts had gathered to witness this incredible moment. The crew, fully suited up in their orange flight suits, boarded the shuttle with the precision and discipline that define NASA's highly trained astronauts. Each astronaut had a crucial role to play in the success of the mission, and months of rigorous preparation had led to this moment. The final checks were completed, and the familiar call of "Go for launch" echoed through the control room. As the engines roared to life, Atlantis stood ready to defy gravity once more. The sight of the shuttle on the launch pad, bathed in the golden light of the sun, was nothing short of awe-inspiring. The solid rocket boosters ignited, sending plumes of fire and smoke billowing into the sky. Within seconds, the massive spacecraft began its ascent, accelerating at an incredible speed. The raw power of the engines was felt even miles away, as spectators watched in amazement. The shuttle pierced through the clouds, leaving behind a trail that symbolized the relentless pursuit of exploration. For those witnessing the launch in person, the sheer intensity of the moment was almost overwhelming. The ground shook, the sound was deafening, and the sky seemed to split open as Atlantis climbed higher and higher. Inside the cockpit, the astronauts experienced extreme forces as they pushed through Earth's atmosphere. The G-forces pressed them into their seats, but their training had prepared them for this intense moment. The first stage of the launch, powered by the twin solid rocket boosters, lasted just over 2 minutes before they separated and fell back to Earth, parachuting into the ocean for recovery. With the boosters gone, the main engines continued to propel Atlantis towards orbit, burning liquid hydrogen and oxygen at a rate that produced an almost unimaginable amount of thrust. The crew maintained constant communication with Mission Control, ensuring that every aspect of the launch was proceeding according to plan. After approximately 8.5 minutes, the shuttle reached orbit, and the external fuel tank detached, leaving Atlantis floating weightlessly in space. The transition from the incredible forces of launch to the serenity of microgravity was always a fascinating moment for astronauts. As the crew unstrapped from their seats, they began adjusting to the new environment where up and down no longer had meaning. The excitement was palpable as they looked out of the shuttle's windows to see the curvature of Earth below. The vastness of space, the deep blackness surrounding them, and the thin blue line of Earth's atmosphere were humbling sights that few humans have ever had the privilege to witness. The STS-132 mission was crucial for the continued construction and maintenance of the International Space Station. Atlantis carried the Russian-built Mini-Research Module 1, MRM-1, named Razvit, which would provide additional storage and a docking port for future spacecraft. The payload bay doors opened, revealing the carefully secured cargo, and the astronauts prepared for the delicate process of docking with the ISS. Approaching the station required extreme precision, as even the smallest miscalculation could have serious consequences. The crew worked closely with Mission Control, using onboard cameras and sensors to guide Atlantis toward the station. The docking maneuver was executed flawlessly, and Atlantis gently connected with the ISS. As the hatches opened, the crew members were welcomed aboard by the station's occupants, marking another successful collaboration in space. The feeling of camaraderie and shared purpose was evident as astronauts from different nations worked together in the microgravity environment. The installation of the MRM-1 module was a complex task, requiring multiple spacewalks. The astronauts, clad in their bulky spacesuits, ventured outside the station, tethered to prevent them from drifting away into space. Every movement had to be precise, as they carefully secured the module and ensured all connections were properly made. Beyond the technical achievements, the mission provided a unique perspective on Earth. The astronauts took time to gaze at their home planet, capturing breathtaking images of continents, oceans, and weather systems. The view reinforced the fragility of Earth and the importance of preserving its environment. Floating in space, looking down at the planet, gave them a sense of unity and responsibility that transcended borders and political divisions. The experience of seeing Earth from orbit is often described as life-changing, a reminder that humanity is part of something much greater. After completing their objectives, the crew prepared for their return journey. Re-entering Earth's atmosphere is one of the most challenging phases of any mission. Atlantis had to endure extreme temperatures as it plunged back toward the planet. The heat shield protected the shuttle, glowing red-hot as it absorbed the intense heat generated by re-entry. The astronauts once again felt the pull of gravity, their bodies readjusting after days of weightlessness. As the shuttle descended, it followed a carefully calculated trajectory, gliding toward its landing site with incredible precision. The final moments of the mission were just as dramatic as the launch. Atlantis approached the runway, its landing gear deploying just in time for a smooth touchdown. The shuttle's wheels screeched against the pavement, and a parachute deployed to slow it down. As it came to a stop, cheers erupted from the ground crew and spectators. The mission had been a complete success, and the astronauts emerged from the shuttle with smiles on their faces, greeted by their colleagues and loved ones. The sense of accomplishment was immense, knowing that they had contributed to the ongoing advancement of space exploration. The STS-132 mission was one of the last for Atlantis before the shuttle program came to an end. Each launch was a reminder of the incredible progress humanity had made in exploring the cosmos. The shuttle had served as a workhorse for decades,